Welcome to Eaton Africa. This induction video will outline the basic rules and requirements which are aligned to the global Eaton Environmental Health and Safety Policy. We urge you to pay attention as there will be a test at the end of the video to ensure you understand the information presented to you. Eaton is committed to the safety, security, and health of all people entering our facility, the protection of the environment, the protection of assets of the company, being valued members of the communities in which we operate. The Environmental Health and Safety Induction sets out the general requirements that are to be adhered to by all employees, visitors, and contractors performing work activities. In the event of a serious incident, such as a fire, you will be required to evacuate the premises adhering to the following procedure. The emergency evacuation alarm will be triggered. You will be required to leave the facility and assemble in the designated assembly point outside. The marshal will ensure the area is evacuated by all staff. The marshal will guide you to the assembly point outside the facility. The marshal will do a roll call to ensure that everyone is accounted for. Once it is established that all personnel are present and accounted for, the green flag will be raised. Once all assembly points raise the green flag, the all clear will be sounded, and all staff may then return to their areas of work. Do not panic in the event of an emergency. Remain calm and take instruction from your evacuation marshal or from your on-site Eaton contact. All persons on-site are subject to our security protocol. Random testing for alcohol and other intoxicating substances is done on entry and any other time at the discretion of security. No one will be allowed to enter the workplace if found to be under the influence of any intoxicating substance. Declare all medicines and prescribed intoxicating substances to your host or supervisor. Visitors and contractors must sign in at the security gate and wait to be collected by their host. People who enter our facility are required to wear protective gear designated for areas. Please pay attention to the signage at each work area to determine the appropriate PPE for that area. Visitor requirements. Safety shoes are optional, provided you stay on the designated walkway. Visibility vests. Safety glasses. Earplugs in designated noise zones. Contractors, you are required to come prepared with your own PPE for the area you will be working in. Some areas may require special PPE related to the type of occupational exposure and work done. Please ensure you do a risk assessment. Adherence to Eaton's life-saving rules is critical to keeping employees safe. There are 6 life-saving rules. 1. Safety devices and guards. Safety devices and guards installed to ensure safe machine operation shall not be removed, tampered with, or bypassed. 2. Lock out, tag out. Lotto. Lock out, tag out is a safety practice that protects employees and visitors from uncontrolled hazardous energy that may escape from machines or equipment during isolation or servicing. 3. Electrical work, arc flash. Appropriate PPE must be used when electrical work is being done or there is arc flash potential. 4. Fall protection. Appropriate PPE must be used when working at heights. A permit to work at heights must be issued by EHS to work at a height above 1.82 meters. 5. Permit required confined spaces. A permit must be issued by EHS before entry to a confined space. 6. Seatbelts and restraints. All operators and passengers of powered industrial equipment and forklifts must use available seatbelts and restraints. Safety rules to follow during your stay at Eaton. No smoking is allowed on site. Designated smoking areas are outside the site premises. No talking on cell phones is allowed while work is being conducted inside the manufacturing plant. No person may take any action that will harm or cause harm to themselves, others, or the environment. Employees have the right to refuse to do work which is unsafe or life-threatening. If an unsafe work condition exists, this must be discussed with the supervisor. Report unsafe conditions or injuries and illnesses to your host within 24 hours of occurrence, no matter how minor. Do not hurry, run downstairs, or jump from high platforms. Always hold on to a handrail when going up or down a stairway. Mitigate all environmental emergencies such as spills, leaks, pipe ruptures, or noxious emissions. Maintain equipment and tools and ensure they are in a safe condition prior to use. Use compressed air only on work surfaces and equipment. Blowing air onto your body or clothes is not allowed, as this may lead to serious injury. Tools, equipment, or machinery may only be used by trained and authorized personnel. Adhere to speed limits while driving inside the facility, and do not block any entrances or other vehicles when parking inside. At Eaton, we want to build a zero-incident safety culture, where safety is everyone's responsibility. If there are any questions, please ask your host or EHS. Thank you for your attention and stay safe.